Hello, my name is David Grothus. Today's date is November 8th, 2017. I wrote something October 11th of 2017. Here is something to think about. California residents pay property tax, state tax, federal income tax, gas tax, and tax on every product that is purchased. Now let's get something clear. We vote for individuals to be elected into positions of responsibility called the governor, assembly members, senators, representatives, and even the president, to enforce the laws that are in the books and make laws that benefit the legal citizens within the state. Now we have elected individuals who do not enforce the laws in the books. I'm talking about Governor Jerry Brown, the mayor of Los Angeles. We have elected individuals who do not enforce the laws in the books and also make new laws that violate the safety and security of every citizen in every community in the state of California. Is this logical? Absolutely not. Is this rational? Absolutely not. How can elected state leaders like the governor of California, the mayor of Los Angeles, violate their oath to the California state constitution and remain in their job? Is this logical? Is this rational? Absolutely not. By their defying enforcing the rule of law and detaining thousands of illegal aliens, they are undermining the safety and security of every California resident. Elected leaders have a sworn legal duty to maintain civil order, community safety, fiscal discipline. Nothing more and nothing less. Right now, there are more than 2 million plus illegal aliens who reside in the state of California right now. The governor, Jerry Brown, and assembly members, and one in particular, Kevin De Leon, have voted against the will of the people, against the Constitution, against civic order, against decency, against logical thinking. They have elected them, and they are violating their duty to the citizens they represent. Their failure to enforce federal law has caused great damage and danger to thousands of Americans. It is unconscionable to think that these individuals, Jerry Brown and Kevin De Leon, and assembly members in Sacramento, have voted to make California a sanctuary state, and they restrict the duty of public servants called police officers and sheriff deputies to detain individuals who have broken a law. How is this logical? To restrict a law enforcer called a police officer from doing his constitutional duty to protect his community from a known lawbreaker. Is this rational? Is this reasonable? Absolutely not. Every day of the week, an illegal alien is illegal. They belong in custody. They belong detained. They belong deported. When will these elected leaders, I'm talking about the governor, the mayor, police chiefs who do not enforce federal law, be prosecuted? That's right, these individuals, these public leaders need to be prosecuted. Number one, they're violating their oath of office to the California state constitution. Number two, they're violating the federal Constitution. Number 3, they're breaching their sworn legal duty to the rule of law. Number 4, they're aiding and abetting illegal aliens in their jurisdiction from arrest and deportation. Number 5, they're neglecting their legal duty to enforce a law in the book. Number 6, they're obstructing justice on behalf of every California resident by failing to detain every single illegal alien. Number 7, they're undermining civil order by not enforcing the rule of law. Number 8, the act of insurrection to the rule of law against the will of the people is a crime. The governor, the mayor, police chiefs who do not enforce the law are called insurrectionists. They're violating their constitutional duty to protect their community. Number 9, I believe they're committing treason against every American citizen in their community. They're committing sedition against the will of the people. Sedition against the Constitution. Sedition against every law-abiding American taxpayer. Every assembly member, the Attorney General, and the governor, and police chiefs, and the Board of Supervisors, and City Council members, each of these individuals needs to be held accountable, held responsible, and prosecuted for the complicity with the insurrection of the law. The federal Constitution is mandatory law. That means when their individuals have trespassed into the United States, they've invaded the United States. If there's an insurrection in the community, the president and the governor both have the duty and the responsibility to gather militia together to put down the insurrection and repel the invasion with force of arms. Congress has the sole authority to make laws pertaining to immigration and naturalization, not the governor. 2 million illegal aliens need to be detained and deported today. Every illegal alien that's in prison needs to be detained and deported today. Who's paying for their incarceration? Thousands of California residents pay taxes, federal taxes, and state taxes to have government employees, state employees do their constitutional duty. Governor Jerry Brown, the mayor of San Francisco, the mayor of Los Angeles, and police chiefs all collect a paycheck from law-abiding taxpayers who expect them to enforce the rule of law and detain lawbreakers. Concerning the 10th Amendment to the Constitution, this quote comes directly from James Madison, one of the founding fathers of the United States. State reserved powers. The powers reserved to the several states will extend to all the objects which, in the ordinary course of affairs, concerns the lives, liberties, and properties of the people, in the internal order, improvement, and prosperity of the state. This is James Madison's understanding of the 10th Amendment. Now, why do I bring this quote up? The states have a duty to protect the liberty of citizens in their state. They have a duty to protect the property of citizens in their state. Public employees like police officers and sheriff deputies have a public duty to protect the internal order of every state That means every current jurisdiction under their ability needs to be protected. The law needs to be enforced. And individuals who have broken federal law need to be detained and deported. I believe the governor, the mayor of San Francisco, the mayor of Los Angeles, and any other individual who's a public employee who fails to enforce federal law will be prosecuted and put in prison. Prison is a location that the governor of California, the mayor of San Francisco, the mayor of Los Angeles, and any individual who's a public employee who fails to enforce federal law will be going. Believe it or not, it will happen. You have a good day. God bless you, and goodbye.